The island of Misima lies 200 kilometers off the far eastern coastline of mainland Papua New Guinea. A one-way ticket to the island from Port Moresby or the provincial capital, Alotau, costs nearly 1,000 kina. Most of the people can't afford that. They prefer the sea route as it costs less. It takes about a day by boat to travel to Alotau, but during bad weather, it may take more than 2 days. Because of the high freight costs, store goods are sold at twice the normal price of goods sold in shops in Port Moresby and Lae. All this represents the isolation and remoteness of the small island district. Like other remote places in Papua New Guinea, the island has seen significant drop in government services.
And for the last 10 years, this is my 11th year trying to get that registered. I can't have the DA to attend to that. I can't have the land mediators to do that. I can't have the area manager to do that because they aren't educated on it. If they do, they don't even bring the truth to our people, and they don't speak the truth.
After the mine was closed in 2004, most of the basic services saw a gradual decline. The people on the island still depend largely on the infrastructure left behind by the mine, and they are blaming the provincial government for the lack of attention given to them.
We have a government agency here, who is our environment officer on this island. We are not knowing what is he reporting to the national government during the mines. And we have not been told of what's the impact, or government has not been coming in from that report is presented to them.
Since the miners left 10 years ago, the economy on the island has been kept alive by local alluvial mining and subsistence gardening and fishing. Local landowners have also been fighting a 20-year-old court battle that is still far from over.
All the agreements between landowners and provincial government were never honored. The agreements between the national government and the landowners were never honored. And that is why still today we are fighting for those rights. This is not a right that is just said verbally. No, these are contractual agreements signed by the Prime Minister. Is it signed by the administrator or the governor?
Natural resources have been destroyed during the 20 years of mining operations on the island. Landowners have been facing major challenges. They have been struggling to convince the national government to honor their commitment they made 20 years ago, but didn't provide to the Misima people. But for remote places like Misima, getting government's attention isn't easy.
We need that advertisements to go through, to ensure that somebody come to evaluate this situation so that they, compensate people rightly and properly.
Over the last 2 decades, Misima Island was featured prominently in government discussions as one of the major players in driving PNG's economy due to the mining activity on the island. The Misima people say the government has exploited them. They say they will continue to fight the case until they get what is rightfully theirs. But currently they call on the government to go and have a walk through on the island. Edwin Fidelis, National MTV News.